morning, humanity. It is November 30th, 2020, and once again, it's the favorite part of your week because it's Mondays with Bev and Paul. And hi, everybody. My name's Paul.
Good morning. This is Bev.
Hey, Bev, how are you today?
I'm really good, Paul. Thanks.
Freezing your little puckus off, huh?
Woo, it's cold here. It's winter before winter comes.
Yeah, well, we had a great day. It was 29 degrees yesterday and
Ooh.
54 degrees this morning. So it's like,
You know,
bing.
that's the high desert for you.
Yeah. So welcome everybody to the last day of the month, to the full moon of the month. And what kind of moon is this? A frog? What do they call it? A frog moon? Or is there a
Yeah,
name for
a
this?
frost moon, I suppose.
Frog.
I'm an astrologer. I
Right.
just go with it's a full moon, folks.
It's a full moon. So
Yeah.
let the light shine upon you as we talk about BioTouch is awesome.
Yeah. I think we say that all the time, but let's get specific today.
Let's get specific. That's right. And so, we're sort of basing this show off of tomorrow, which is Giving Tuesday. Happens to be the first day of December. And this national program, I think, what's it been about 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, that's what I think about 5 years
Yeah,
maybe.
and
Yeah.
we were at it with the beginning, and it's become a huge national program now.
Oh, a
Global.
global
Oh,
one
that's right. It was
too.
global. Yeah, global. Giving
Internationally,
Tuesday
yeah.
for all these
It's
nonprofits, and
amazing.
especially during these times where nonprofits are really having some hard times raising the funds. So on Giving Tuesday, it'll start midnight, and you can give all kinds of different ways. We are encouraging people to give to BioTouch, and if you click on the links tomorrow, uh, Facebook will match up until $7 million worth of donations. I'm sure there's going to be a 7 million will be done in the first hours, but
Yeah.
but
Internationally, of course.
whatever. We're encouraging you to just click on the links to help support BioTouch. And if not us, we encourage you to support any nonprofit organization that's out there being of service to humanity.
Right.
A lot of volunteers are out there and they still have the electric bill, they still have the water bills, and all those things need to be paid. So please join everyone tomorrow, December 1st, Giving Tuesday. And we're going to talk about why BioTouch is so awesome. And
Right.
yeah, it's like, besides the fact that we have Bev Wood as the president of the International Foundation of Biomagnetics, that's awesome enough,
Aw.
isn't it?
I think so.
Just ask her, folks. All
Yep.
right. So, what we encourage you to do too, let me look here, is hey, Jenny, she's watching. People
Hey,
out
Jenny.
there in the comment section, just sort of mention why you think BioTouch is awesome. One or two words, a sentence, and we might use that. We do have, what was it, 2 years ago? We worked with a branding company in New York.
Oh, yeah, 2 or 3 years ago. Uh-huh. Yep.
Time flies. Yeah, you were
I
still
know.
here. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so, and they spent months with us. They looked at all of our stuff and they read all of our propaganda on our website and all our words, and they interviewed us and they interviewed me and they interviewed Bev, and they came up with some really amazing one-liners, and we want to share some of those with you and maybe build on uh, what those mean to us.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we just put into the Facebook post here is the time is right for BioTouch to be in everyone's lives. It is
Hmm.
here to revolutionize healthcare.
Yeah. We believe that for sure, don't we? I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can
So
see
I
what
can
I'm
read.
reading.
The conversations are already happening. The rethinking of outdated processes for providing healthcare and the need for it to be more personalized. And that's
Wow.
really, that's what BioTouch is all about. It's personal. You
It's
own it.
personal. Yeah, and you're responsible for it. This is one of the things that we even say in our vision statement, to take responsibility for your own health care. And what I've always said about BioTouch is it's like a custom made um, modality. It's very personal. It's very personalized in that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's time to change the paradigm of wealth equals good healthcare. BioTouch is a value beyond price.
Well, and let's face it, we're all being asked now to reimagine, recreate in our thinking what one of those words, wealth, what does that mean? You know, I've always thought that if you're going to be here to contribute and to bring your own gifts and talents, the best way that you can do that is to work from a healthy body. Where are you going
Yeah,
to work?
that's right.
And BioTouch in that not just addresses the body, but all that that self-awareness begins, and you can really step in to your own service with that. It is priceless.
We
It's,
have Kai has already said because it is love and it's for everyone. Jenny says BioTouch brings us connection with others. It's awesome
yes,
that way. you know,
yes. Yep.
another one here. Time to put power back into the hands of people who may otherwise feel powerless. That's what
Oh,
BioTouch does. It empowers
yeah.
you to help another human
Yes,
being.
yes.
There's a growing demand for complementary treatments by many healthcare professionals. Frustration is growing in a Western society that is too disconnected from its body and are stressed, sicker, in pain, and overly reliant on cover up medications.
That what that brings to me, that's growing demand for the complementary treatments, is our past association with Dr. Weil's extravaganza with
Right.
his medical students. And what they're being really offered the opportunity to is to experience these complementary integrative modalities and actually begin in their own practice a referral system for their patients, so that they can add. And they always saw clearly how amazing BioTouch was for them to learn, for them to actually use with their patients. It's the perfect modality right there in the office. you know,
Yeah.
Perfect.
One of the other things this branding companies said when they heard about us and researched this, there is needs to be a compassionate, revolutionary voice in public health care and free care medicine debate. And
Wow.
I remember we were talking to them about that. That we represented that the free, the what's your birthright to be healthy,
Yeah.
happy, and loved,
Right.
and to incorporate this as you were just saying, a complement to the medical system, which is, we all know, way out of bounds in
Yeah.
price and bureaucracy, and to have something like BioTouch to use right along with the advocacy for free,
Hmm.
and that's a revolutionary idea. And we're
It
not saying
is.
BioTouch is the only thing you need, but it certainly can
Right.
help. As when I worked with Jenny on her macular pucker, and
Yeah.
lo and behold,
Amazing.
it was not needed to have an operation. So now we're working on my teeth. Some periodontist wants to get in there and cut and sew and put all
Oh,
kinds of stuff. So
pooh.
we're going to work on my tooth and see
There
if
you
it
go.
helps the gums get better and the tooth. So
Yep.
it can't hurt, folks. We
It can't
help
hurt.
we help free people once they know what's possible.
Well, isn't that just, yeah, what's possible is that journey, right? That self awareness. Once you understand that, first of all, you are more than you thought you were. And second of all, you have more tools and power than you thought you did. The combination of that just opens you up to unconditional, unlimited possibilities. That's where the hope comes in. This is BioTouch, is the gift of hope.
Gift of hope. Yep. And again, the branding company, even in the world of hands-on therapy, BioTouch is unique as a true treatment for the people. Now that's an interesting statement. A true treatment for the
A,
people.
a true treatment. Well, when I think of the uniqueness of BioTouch, what always comes to me first is the fact that I can get BioTouch. I can, in the next 30 seconds, turn around and give somebody BioTouch. So you instantly have a relationship of healing. This is what makes it unique. Every single one of us can do BioTouch in that moment with just by somebody showing us where those points are and immediately be effective. There's no other, I'm sorry, there's no other
Right.
modality that can claim that.
And I remember Deborah when she was writing the book, which, by the way, folks, Deborah's going to be on our show next week. This has been
Yeah.
5 years since the publication of the book that she wrote, BioTouch
Man.
Healing with the Power in Our Fingertips. And she asked me a question: why don't you charge? And when you talk about a true treatment, because I always said, how can you charge people for the truth? Now, I'm not saying that I understand what the truth is, because that's a word. Only truth is true. But
Right.
but it's something we all possess. You don't really have to go pay to go get it. And I related BioTouch to that same level. It's within all of us, BioTouch. It's within our own being to be able to do these points. In fact, when you show 6-year-olds how to do it, they go right to it automatically almost. It's like innate in us. And so it really is possibly up there, it's just a true treatment. It doesn't have to exist outside yourself. You don't have to go get it someplace.
Right.
Let's see. It's a treatment that is as beneficial for the giver as the receiver. It's that loop, right? That as we
well,
give
that's
it.
what a relationship is.
Yeah, real relationship, right?
Yeah, a true relationship is that both involved are giving and receiving at the same level. And those of us who are practitioners, I guarantee each of us have come away with those sessions at our center in Tucson. If we worked on the staff or just working with our families, we know that we have been given something, even though we've been the practitioner.
Right.
we always get something. We feel it. Yeah.
So again, we're talking about why BioTouch is awesome. If you have anything to say, just put the comment there, and we're going over some of the things that the branding company felt about BioTouch. Another thing they said is it's very practical, hugely empathetic, a bit of magic.
Oh, well, we've used that word.
Yeah,
before.
I love it. It's magical.
It is.
It's
We're magical.
Yes. You can call it magic or mystical or paranormal or whatever you want.
Awesome.
Or awesome, right. It's beyond description, and we are just encouraging you to get out there and learn how to do it, even if all you do is the greeting. Let's see. Ensuring the future well-being of all mankind. That's what BioTouch does. BioTouch should be the simple and handy go-to for every ailment.
I agree with that.
Right. It should be a must-have for every home's first aid kit.
I love that first aid kit.
Yeah.
Part. Have you brushed your teeth? Have you taken this? Have you done this morning? Have you eaten your breakfast? Have you had your BioTouch?
Right. Come on, folks. It's awesome. 30 seconds, to do the greeting, just to make that connection with another human being, and then if you have a particular thing, it might take you another 60 seconds to work with someone and to have them work with you. On the way out the door, you can do it. You can do it in the car, and you don't want to do it while you're driving.
No.
But if you're sitting in the back seat or something, you can do it with one another.
Right. There you go. Let's be clear.
BioTouch unlocks our birthright to be healthy, happy, and loved. We use that all the time.
BioTouch
is a healing technique whose time has come. That's a definite. And BioTouch is an art form. I always like that one. This is not... Well, go for it.
I was just going to say, the first time that came up was we were actually in a practitioner certification class, and you just That just came out of your mouth. I'd never heard you say that before, but you were definitely in your zone. And you said, BioTouch is oh my God, it's an art form. And we all just went, oh, wow, that was an awesome statement. It's an art form.
And so remember,
lovely
art
thought.
form, it comes from you. And we teach you some basic sets of points, but then we say, now take off, create your own art form with it. Use points in relation to how you're working with that person.
Be creative.
Yes,
you're
be creative.
Healing.
And there's no right or wrong, and you can't hurt anybody. That's what's awesome about the technique. You can't mess with people's energy field, or move the energy in the wrong direction, or worry about it. Am I a positive or a negative? Just touch. JustTouch.com is the place that you can learn it. We teach things here online, and we're going to show you just a little bit on how to do what we call the shoulder set. We'll just show you one side here, but we always do both sides.
The shoulder set may be used to address conditions affecting the shoulders, such as general pain, arthritis, and bursitis. The shoulder set is performed in 3 distinct steps. Each step uses a different hold point in conjunction with a different sweep. All 3 sweeps end at E, which is at the tip of the shoulder. Step 1. Hold point 1, which is just below the tip of the shoulder. With the other hand, sweep along line 1A, beginning at the center of the neck at the base of the skull. Sweep down the neck to the top of the big bone, then turn and continue across the back of the muscle at the top of the shoulder, ending at E. Step 2. Hold point 2, which is located on the back of the shoulder, at the soft area just below the shoulder bone and directly above the armpit. It is approximately halfway between the top of the armpit and the top of the shoulder. With the other hand, sweep along line 2A, beginning at the center of the neck at the base of the skull. Sweep down the back directly on the spine to a point just above the bottom of the shoulder blade. Sweep up and across the shoulder blade, ending your sweep again at E. For step 3, hold point 3, which is located on the front of the shoulder, just below the shoulder bone, directly above the armpit. It is approximately halfway between the top of the armpit and the top of the shoulder. With the other hand, sweep along line 3A, beginning on the muscle behind and beneath the earlobe. Sweep down the neck and across the front of the muscle at the top of the shoulder, ending again at E.
And you do it on both sides. That's how simple. Any kind of shoulder problem, frozen shoulders, bursitis, hurt shoulder, banged it, whatever, too much drinking. So
yeah,
that's how easy, that's how awesome. Just do it. We have ways that you can learn it. Some of the classes coming up, here's a lot of happy practitioners, and there's little babies, there's people doing it. It's incredible how many people can do it. We have a workshop coming up next Thursday, week from this Thursday, on back problems. Check in with us. It's an hour live stream, 6 p.m. Arizona time. And we have Tiffany Hodges coming, physical therapist. And our next virtual training is coming up on December 12th. CE credits for massage therapists, doulas, and nurses. So we encourage you to come join us for these trainings. Please learn it.
Learn BioTouch. It's awesome.
It's awesome. And you are all awesome out there for joining us. You know, we want you, please, to use tomorrow as Giving Tuesday. Please help support BioTouch as an organization if you're with us here. You know, you can also post a fundraising thing on your Facebook page. There's 3 little dots up there, and it says, hey, start a fundraising program for somebody that for all of your friends and family. And, you know, $1, just $1, $2 really helps if you start.
It all adds up.
It all adds up. And, you know, we can really use that during these times. And again, if not us, choose some nonprofit group that you really want to help on Giving Tuesday tomorrow.
All right.
So, Thank you, Miss Awesome Bev.
Oh, you're welcome, Awesome Paul.
So these two awesome people here are saying awesomely goodbye to all of you, and we will awesomely see you next week. Yes?
We will. Have a wonderful week.
Bye all.
Bye.
I can feel the pain in sunshine or rain, so it's not caused by the weather, but it doesn't hurt that much after I feel your loving touch and we spend some time together. Take my pain away each and every day. You're an angel from heaven on high. Your butterfly touch helps me heal so much, and I get better as time goes by. Take my pain away.